Ethereum is a global platform. It is open for anyone to use. No single entity owns or controls it. This fundamental characteristic is decentralization. It is vastly more than just another cryptocurrency. Imagine Bitcoin as a form of digital cash. Ethereum offers something different. It is more versatile. Its ambition is to help build a new kind of internet, an internet that is open and accessible to all. This new web is powered by its community of users. The core of the Ethereum network is its native currency. This digital currency is known as Ether or ETH. ETH is the fuel that powers the entire Ethereum network. You use ETH to pay for operations on the network. These operations are commonly called transactions. Ether also energizes the applications built upon Ethereum. These are not your typical traditional applications. They are designed to be decentralized applications. For simplicity, we often call them Dapps. These Dapps operate on the Ethereum blockchain. Ethereum's overarching goal is to decentralize the existing web. It aims to return control and power to individual users. The story of Ethereum begins with a young programmer. His name is Vitalik Buterin. He was already well known in the Bitcoin community. He co-founded Bitcoin magazine in 2011. Vitalik saw immense potential in blockchain technology. He believed it could do more than just power money. He envisioned a blockchain with broader capabilities, a platform for any decentralized application imaginable. This vision laid the groundwork for what became Ethereum. He wanted to build a true world computer. In late 2013, Vitalik published the Ethereum white paper. This document outlined his groundbreaking idea. He proposed a decentralized platform. This platform would run smart contracts. These are scripts that could automate complex processes. Bitcoin's scripting language was intentionally limited. Vitalik saw this as a major constraint. He wanted a Turing-complete programming language. This would allow developers to build anything. The white paper sparked enormous interest worldwide. Vitalik was not alone in developing this vision. He gathered a group of co-founders. After the white paper, the next step was funding. The Ethereum project needed resources to develop. In mid-2014, Ethereum launched a crowd sale. This was one of the earliest initial coin offerings, or ICOs. People could buy Ether, the network's future fuel. They paid for it using Bitcoin. The crowd sale was a remarkable success. It raised over $18 million in Bitcoin. This provided the necessary capital for development. It also showed strong public belief in Ethereum's vision. The development process was divided into stages. The first live release was codenamed Frontier. It launched on July 30, 2015. This was a basic, bare-bones version of Ethereum. It was intended for developers and technical users. The Frontier network was stable but came with warnings. It was a new technology and risks were involved. Early adopters began to experiment with smart contracts. They started building the first Dapps. This phase was crucial for testing and refining. The next major milestone was Homestead. Homestead was released in March 2016. Smart contracts are a core feature of Ethereum. They are often described as digital vending machines. Imagine you want to buy a snack from a vending machine. You insert money, the input. You select your snack, the condition. The machine automatically dispenses your snack, the output. No cashier is needed. The rules are built into the machine. Smart contracts work in a similar way. They are programs that run on the blockchain. They automatically execute when specific conditions are met. These contracts are written in programming languages. Solidity is the most popular language for Ethereum. Once a smart contract is deployed on the blockchain, it cannot be easily changed. It runs exactly as programmed. This makes them very reliable and predictable. The terms of the agreement are transparent. Anyone can inspect the code on the blockchain. This transparency builds trust between parties. There is no need for a central authority. The contract itself enforces the agreement. Smart contracts can be used for many purposes. They can automate financial transactions. Section 5. Powering a new web. Decentralized Applications or Dapps on Ethereum. Decentralized applications or Dapps are a key innovation. They are built on top of blockchain technology like Ethereum. Unlike traditional apps, Dapps are not owned by a single company. They run on a peer-to-peer network. This means they are censorship resistant. No central authority can block or remove them. Their back-end code, the smart contracts, runs on the blockchain. Their front end can look like any normal website or app. Users often interact with Dapps through web browsers. Special browser extensions like MetaMask help connect to Ethereum. Dapps offer several advantages over traditional applications. They provide users with more control over their data. In many Web 2 apps, your data is owned by the company. In Dapps, you often control your own information. Transactions on Dapps are transparent. They are recorded on the public blockchain. This can increase trust and accountability. Dapps can also be more secure. They do not have a single point of failure. Attacking a decentralized network is much harder. Many different types of Dapps exist on Ethereum. Section 6. Mining Ether. The original path to earning proof-of-work era. For many years, Ethereum used a system called proof-of-work. This was the original way to create new Ether. It was also how transactions were validated and added to the blockchain. This process was known as mining. Miners used powerful computers to solve complex mathematical puzzles. The first miner to solve the puzzle got to add a new block. They were then rewarded with newly created Ether. This reward also included transaction fees paid by users. Mining required significant computational power. It also consumed a lot of electricity. To become an Ethereum miner in the proof-of-work era, you needed specific hardware. Initially, people could mine with standard CPUs. Later, GPUs or graphics cards became necessary. Eventually, specialized mining machines called ASICs were developed for some cryptocurrencies. However, Ethereum mining was designed to be ASIC-resistant for a long time. This helped keep mining more decentralized. Miners would also run Ethereum client software. This software connected them to the network. It allowed them to receive transaction data and work on puzzles. Mining could be done solo or as part of a mining pool. Mining pools were popular among smaller miners. A pool combined the computational power of many miners. Section 7. Staking Ether. Securing the network and earning rewards, proof-of-stake era. Since September 2022, Ethereum uses proof-of-stake, or POS. This is a different way to keep the network secure. It is also a new primary way for users to earn ETH. In POS, users lock up their Ether to help validate transactions. This process is called staking. Stakers are chosen to create new blocks. The chance of being chosen is proportional to the amount staked. If they validate transactions correctly, they earn ETH rewards. This is much more energy efficient than proof of work. It doesn't require specialized mining hardware. To become a validator on Ethereum, you need to stake ETH. Currently, you need to stake 32 ETH to run your own validator node. This involves running Ethereum client software on a computer. The computer must be connected to the internet reliably. Validators are responsible for processing transactions. They also attest to the validity of blocks created by other validators. If a validator acts honestly, they receive rewards. If they act maliciously or go offline, they can lose some of their staked ETH. This penalty mechanism is called slashing. It incentivizes good behavior and network security. Not everyone has 32 ETH or the technical expertise to run a validator. For these users, there are other ways to participate in staking. Section 8. Beyond mining and staking, other ways to earn Ethereum. While staking is now central, there are other avenues to earn ETH. Trading Ethereum is a common method. This involves buying ETH at a lower price and selling it at a higher price. Cryptocurrency exchanges like Coinbase, Binance, or Kraken facilitate this. Trading can be risky due to price volatility. It requires market knowledge and careful analysis. Some traders use technical analysis, studying price charts. Others use fundamental analysis, looking at project developments. Day trading involves frequent small trades. Swing trading aims for larger price moves over days or weeks. Participating in the decentralized finance or DeFi ecosystem offers earning opportunities. You can lend your ETH on platforms like Aave or Compound. In return, you earn interest paid by borrowers. This is similar to a traditional savings account but with crypto. You can also provide liquidity to decentralized exchanges or DEX, like Uniswap. Liquidity providers deposit pairs of tokens into a pool. They earn a share of the trading fees generated by that pool. This is known as liquidity mining or yield farming. DeFi can offer attractive returns, but it also comes with risks. Smart contract vulnerabilities and impermanent loss are potential concerns. Creating and selling non-fungible tokens or NFTs is another way. If you are an artist, musician, or creator, you can tokenize your work. Section 9. Ethereum's journey forward, challenges, upgrades, and future potential. Ethereum has come a long way since its inception. However, its journey is far from over. The platform faces ongoing challenges and exciting opportunities. Scalability remains a primary focus for development. As Ethereum's popularity grew, transaction fees or gas fees sometimes became very high. This made using the network expensive for small transactions. Network congestion also led to slower transaction times. The Ethereum community is actively working on solutions. These solutions aim to make Ethereum faster and cheaper. This will allow it to support billions of users. Layer 2 scaling solutions are crucial to this effort. These are protocols built on top of the Ethereum mainnet, or Layer 1. They process transactions off-chain, reducing the load on the main network. Examples include optimistic rollups like Optimism and Arbitrum. Zero-knowledge rollups like ZK Sync and Starknet are another type. These Layer 2s inherit security from Ethereum's mainnet. They offer significantly lower fees and faster transactions. The development and adoption of Layer 2s are key. They will help Ethereum scale to meet global demand. The merge to proof-of-stake was a foundational step for further upgrades. Future upgrades, collectively sometimes referred to as the Surge, the Scourge, the Verge, the Purge, and the Splurge, aim to further enhance Ethereum.